Yesterday afternoon, Trump was under a lot of pressure, potentially more pressure than ever before in his presidency. And so state TV jumps to the rescue. They've been training for this for a very long time, and they are in fighting shape to try to distract you into thinking that you're not seeing what you're actually seeing. So Fox News, obviously ground zero of state TV, all last night propaganda. To give you an idea of how intellectually honest what they're saying is, take a look at what came out this morning after the transcript was released.
The key thing from the initial reading of this transcript bill is that there are not multiple references, as widely reported, to the former vice president and his son. Based on our count, there's a key reference and then some follow-on references, so a handful, approximately 3.
So there are not several, there's 4, a handful. What is that? What, I mean, come on, like if you're a Fox viewer, you know that you're being lied to at that point. You don't think that 4 is several? You think that a handful and several are somehow different in a way that matters for impeachment?
Or because several is too much for you, but 4 is just right.
Yeah.
There's 4 references, that's okay. If he had thrown in 2 more, we'd have a problem.
Yeah, by the way, she was less accurate because long ago I wanted to map out exactly how many what number goes to what word. Handful is definitely more than 4. Handful is like 6 to 15, okay, depending on what you're talking about. So that's what they said.
I think a handful. I'm gonna go by each finger. So if hand is full, there's 5.
You want at least 5? Okay, well we almost got there. So look, that's Fox News. They're playing games with like terminology and stuff like that, but that does not mean that Fox was the only cowardly news outlet. I saw Chiron on MSNBC. The full Chiron, remember, we know what's in the transcript, we can already see it with our own eyes, was Trump, no pressure put on Ukraine. Come on, you guys went to journalism school for how many years? And you're just like, you know what? I can't read this thing, I can't decide what's actually there. I can't trust my lying eyes. I'll just let the president talk directly to the people in a Chiron. You don't have to say Donald Trump, massive liar. I get that, you're not gonna do that.
You could.
But you could admit what's there. Clearly, there's references to not a quid pro quo, you're not gonna say that, but a favor that's desired, military hardware might be coming if they do these personal favors for him. You don't have to say that that's pressure, but you can't spread fake, false talking points from the president either.
They assume that, I mean, they can hide behind well, Trump did say that, and we're just reporting what he said. And after we reported what he said,
it's not your job to report what he said.
Exactly.
Not if it's not true. Your job is much bigger and more important than that.
And then also the assumption is probably that our viewers, this is MSNBC, our viewers know that he's a pathological liar and everything he says is misleading. So we're gonna tell them what he said because he doesn't even know what he's saying. And by the way, the voices on whatever panel that was on were probably debunking all that stuff. But sometimes people just, we're a visual nature. We see it and that's what absorbed.
Yeah. Exactly, and so if we're cataloging profiles and cowardice, obviously we have to turn to Lindsey Graham at some point. So Lindsey Graham tweeted after seeing what was in that summary, wow, impeachment over this? What a nothing non-quid pro quo burger. Democrats have lost their minds when it comes to President real Donald Trump. Someone did lose their minds over Donald Trump. It wasn't the Democrats, Lindsey, it was you, it was you. You were the one who said, back on May 3rd, 2016, if we nominate Trump, we will get destroyed and we will deserve it. You deserve it. I mean you individually, not just the Republican Party, but no one has debased themselves in the same way that you have when it comes to Trump. Whatever respectability, integrity you once had, and there was very little to begin with, you threw it away over Donald Trump. This is a guy, by the way, Lindsey Graham, who not only voted to impeach Bill Clinton over lying about an affair, but said that all that would be needed to impeach Bill Clinton was if he interfered in the congressional investigation, because it is so sacred, the job of Congress to investigate a president. If you stand in the way of that, we can impeach you just for that. Is he asking for the whistleblower to come forward? After all, that's been blocked by Trump. That's stopping the investigation from going forward as of right now. Should we impeach him for that? Which Graham should we go by? 90s Graham, 2016 Graham, 2019 Graham? They're all loathsome. Which one are we supposed to trust?
There's no real way. And also, I'm sure he would There's other things. What they blocked the release of tax returns for Trump. Many administration officials to testify about what was going on. It's consistent. There's been lots of blocking and stonewalling to investigations into the president, and apparently this is okay because it's his president and it helps push his political career.
If this is his defense, he should be really worried. You guys, you got to workshop this. You got to come up with something better than multiples versus handfuls and all of that stuff. I mean, MSNBC, CNN, they're gonna do a little bit of work covering for you because they don't want to be like pointing fingers or anything. But you need some better defense.
It's time to be a little impolite. Next time you talk to Lindsey Graham, any member of the media, just ask him, what were you thinking in 2016? Do you disagree with what you said back then? Let me quote you, since you said you're probably gonna say, I don't know what you're talking about, I don't remember that. So just give him the quotes, ask him which Lindsey Graham he believes.
Thank you for watching this clip from the Damage Report. For more content from the show and access to TYT Network members-only exclusives, go to tyt.com/Brooke. Wait, no, it's tyt.com/John. Go to tyt.com/John to sign up.